Hello rock and metal fans, I am Alan D Music. In this video, I take a closer look as to why Ozzy's fourth solo album, The Ultimate Sin, was considered a success despite its issues during the creation process, and give my reasons, and I also list some of the album's deep cuts, or songs that just gets better over time after every listen. And it will be the album's 40th anniversary next year, and I echo a lot of fans' wish for the album to be remixed, and I touched on that in my previous video about Ozzy's solo catalog, and the link for that will be in the description below, so please go check it out. And as a hard rock and metal guitar player back in the day, I've always thought The Ultimate Sin was an underrated solo release from Ozzy, and my opinion on that haven't changed much. It's well documented that Bob Daisley, Ozzy's bassist during his early solo years, crafted and composed most of the album's lyrics and music with Randy Rhoads, and with Jake Lee as well in this case, demoing what would become the album's or most of the album's tracks, and you even had future Megadeth drummer Jimmy DeGrasso participating early in the process on the drums. Unfortunately, Bob Daisley would leave the band over his disagreements with Ozzy, and in turn Ozzy would have to go back to rehab with his issues. Despite the turbulent times, Ozzy still managed to give a strong vocal performance on the album's hit single, Shot in the Dark. And enter Ron Nevison, a top rock producer who primarily worked with rock acts in the mid-80s, most notably having produced Heart's self-titled album from the year before in 1985 and propelled it to #1. Surely giving Ozzy and management enough reason to hire him. And despite the album's lack of guitar presence in the mix, and a clear use of a little too much reverb on some of the album's tracks, Ozzy still managed to give a strong vocal performance, as mentioned before, on the album's hit single and video for Shot in the Dark. That said, Ron Nevison did his job. And by having Metallica as the opening act during the Ultimate Sin touring cycle, surely would give the album a boost in sales, and would elevate Ozzy's status as a metal elder statesman, if you will, for new and old metal fans alike. And most importantly, the fourth reason the album was still a success despite its issues was the fact that Jake Lee continued his growth as a guitarist, composing killer riffs with his own unique chord structures in his own style. And the late great drummer Randy Castillo was a beast on this album, and he would be even better on future records, such as in 1991's No More Tears album. And out of the 9 tracks on the record, I do consider 6 to be really good songs, or deep cuts, namely songs such as Never Know Why, Killer of Giants, The Ultimate Sin, Fool Like You, Lightning Strikes, and Secret Loser. 2 songs though, Thank God for the Bomb and Never, are filler tracks in my opinion, and they are okay at best. Alright fans, thank you all for watching, and let your thoughts be known in the comments below. And please subscribe to the channel as well, as I am hard at work recording my next single, which should be out in the fall. God bless, and see you next time.